I'd say floating line is the starting point, and then it changes to floating line with a light fly, and then floating line with a heavier fly, and then floating line with a little bigger fly, and then you can start adding things like sinking tips and sinking lines, and then it just exponentially gets tougher and tougher. All right, so building a floating line leader for my streamer fishing. I'm gonna do a perfection loop on a piece of 3 foot, 25 pound fluorocarbon, and perfection loop done. I use 25 pound because I don't want to damage my fly line with the loop. When you're hooking into fish or into logs, you'll tear your loop, your welded loop on your fly line. So get that guy going. So 3 feet of 25 pound, and then I'll take 3 feet of 16 pound fluorocarbon. This is a Phantom X Ultra Fluoro. And in between those two, I'll tie a blood knot. So I can still kind of turn the fly over and not damage the line. The 16 is a good starting point for not breaking flies. Give it a good tug. So about a 6 foot leader for floating line. Trim it up.
You're fine, guys.
And then I always put the leader on the fly line and pull the leader through the welded loop of the fly line. And then we'll grab a fly for the floating line. I like to use something with a little bit of weight so it'll sink a bit. And we'll do a fuego, double fuego here. Good looking pattern. And so I'll do a non-slip mono loop knot, which is an overhand loop. Once through, pull it away. Through the eyelet. Back through the way you came out. 3 times around. And back through the way you came out. Trim it up. There you go. Good looking. That's floating line. We're rigging up a sinking line streamer setup. I'm going to still use a piece of 25 pound ultra fluorocarbon perfection loop. And the 25 pound keeps me from damaging the fly line, the loop on the fly line when you come tight. Just about an 18-inch piece, maybe a little bit less. And then another piece of 16 pound, but you can go 12, you can go 20, whatever you feel like. About 18 inches. And then we'll go to another blood knot. So overall length, I'm hoping for about 3 feet on the sinking line, because I'm trying to get it down there and I don't need that line to float and the fly to float. I'm trying to get it to sink quickly. Tighten her up. About 3 footer. Trim up the tag ends. The leader goes on the fly line, then pull through the welded loop. And then with those big sink tips, I like to put something a little more aggressive on there. A little bigger, a little heavier fly, trying to, make it happen. So, big white wedge head. Non-slip mono loop is the knot I like to tie. Overhand knot. Through the eyelet. Out the way you came in. Around 3 times. Back through the way you came out. Trim it up. He's ready.